Hi, welcome to our live session from Luxon LED headquarters in Wrocław. We are waiting for some people to join us today. In the meantime, I would like to introduce you to Patrick, our head of R&D department, and myself, Maciej. I'm the head of sales and marketing in our team, Luxon LED. And we are going to tell you today about Ultima LED, our third generation of Ultima Luminaire. We'll still wait some moment for people to join us.
Yeah, right now it's only 2 people that are tuning in. We will wait for more.
Let some of our clients and partners to join in. So we will wait 1 or 2 more minutes and then we will go to the introduction of Ultima LED, our top selling product for industrial applications. Oh, 5 people already? 6 people? The audience is growing really fast. So welcome. We are happy you are with us today.
Hello everyone.
And as we said, in 1 or 2 minutes we will start the live broadcast of Ultima LED, our key product for industrial applications. I really can't wait to do it because it's a great new product. It has been updated. It looks terrific. Patrick will tell you more about it.
Yeah, more technical specifications.
More technical specifications. And shortly we will start our broadcast, so be patient. 1 more minute and we will start. Already 11 people watching us. Welcome to our live broadcast.
Hello everyone.
Unfortunately, we are not at the Light and Building Frankfurt. We hope to see you again in Frankfurt in September. With the new dates suggested by the Light and Building organization. But in the meantime, we are trying to get back to you with some of the new stuff that we wanted to show you, and we'll tell you again about the Ultima LED 3.0 today. Okay, I guess it's 4 p.m. so we can start. So, again, welcome to our broadcast. Today we will tell you about the Ultima 3.0. This is not the Ultima 3.0, this is Ultima 2.0.
Yes.
But let's start with the old version so you understand what has changed and why we did it.
Well, basically, the first version was introduced in 2016 as a linear industrial light aimed mostly for warehouse lighting, where the main goal for us was to give best possible efficacy from the whole system, but keep the unified glare ratio very low to be able to fulfill all of the requirements for the lighting projects. Basically, that's why the Ultima was conceived as a new product. Back then, it was only 2 versions, so only 2 models available for sale. And then we did a small upgrade last year before we introduced new version, which is called Ultima 3.0. So basically 2.0 was done a year and a half ago as an intermediate step for the new product. So basically we wanted to maintain the same good qualities but increase the efficacy of the system in total, keeping the low glaring values still good to fulfill the requirements of the norms that direct you how you should make the lighting projects, and of course to improve the overall performance and increase the amount of available options for you.
So basically, in few words, what was the most important characteristics of Ultima, like in general, not only the 2.0, 2.5,
Yeah.
or the 3.0? What is the unique selling point of this product?
For this one, this was extremely low glaring from the system.
So low UGRs?
Low UGRs for not only for warehouses but also for production facilities, open spaces.
Okay.
With industrial grade luminary, so high IP of 65,
high
IK of 0.8 for the old version. New version has two models, 08 and 06, depending on the cover material. We will discuss this with the new model, and of course additional options that we will show you later.
All right.
In this podcast.
That was the 2.0 or
yes,
Ultima
exactly.
2.5 that we used to have, and right now we have we introduced this totally new, brand new product, which is Ultima 3.0. So what are the changes? How does it? What is the key difference?
Well, basically, the main difference between the 3.0 and the previous versions is changed profile. Basically, we changed the geometry. We altered the shape slightly, so it's more curved. It doesn't have straight edges, as many straight edges as the previous one, which allowed us to increase the light output of the construction. So basically, with this mechanical upgrade, we achieved 4% of extra lumen extraction from the luminary. So basically, we increased the efficacy of the lens systems inside, and of course we also increased the beam angle values of the system, because previous one was slightly cut off by the construction. This one, of course, as an evolution, doesn't do this effect anymore. So
basically, thanks to a new body, we have new viewing angles.
Yeah, slightly different than previous ones. So the previous versions were 80 and 50 degrees. The new ones are 90 and 60.
90 and 60. Okay, so that's the change.
Yes, exactly.
And the new body also allowed us to
increase the light output. Luminary. So basically, this was only one segment of improving efficacy. We also changed the LED modules driver configuration. So basically, we went from 137 lumens per watt back in 2016 to 160 on average, up to 170 lumens per watt for Ultima 3.0, depending on the application. With the exception of the best one, the best version that we had. So basically, what I am having here is the Ultima 3.0 HEF. This is high efficacy version.
This is not the standard one?
No.
This is a totally new option.
Yes.
New approach to the Ultima. So what's special about it?
Well, basically, this was done as a project to improve the efficacy of a product. So in standard portfolio, we have now a product with 160 lumens per watt on average from the system. This was done to do close to 200 lumens per watt from the system. So basically, we tested this and we got between 196 and 197 lumens per watt of the efficacy from the system. As you can see, it doesn't use any lenses because of the amount of LEDs we had to use on the modules. So this is aimed for the customers that want the absolute best in terms of energy savings and fastest possible return on investment in their lighting projects, or if they are simply fond of some superior technological solutions.
What about the temperatures here? Because we have packed here a lot of LEDs, as I see. How about the lifespan of this product and the maximum ambient temperature in which it can work?
Well, if you can specify that for this particular one, Ultima HEF, it comes only in one variation of power level.
Okay.
And light output, because it needs very strict tolerances in terms of the parameters.
Okay.
So for that it uses over 1000 LEDs, but the power level from this is somewhere around 70 watts total. So basically this is more than enough. This size is more than enough to cool it down, and basically the standard operating ambient temperature for this one is 45 degrees Celsius.
So the standard ambient temperature is the same as all
as
other
the
Ultimas, but we have came to this product with a new approach, and we have packed here a lot of more LEDs.
Exactly. The only solution right now to achieve the 200 lumen per watt from the system.
Did we change anything else in this product to have this really high efficiency?
Of course, the optimized driver configuration for this one to keep every part of it at the highest possible efficacy point, operating point. Also, the material for the cover, this is a highly transparent PMMA, which provides you with very high efficacy in terms of light transmission, and of course some slight changes to the construction inside to reduce the reflections inside between the module and the cover itself.
But I also see some specific plate
That's exactly this.
that the PCB is mounted to. What is it?
It's basically a spacer that reduces the inside bounce of light.
All right.
And basically that helps us get that extra few lumens per watt again.
All right. So coming back to high ambient temperatures, I know we have this product that we all been waited for some time. I'm really excited about it. So tell us what it is about, because this shape is really quite new for us.
Okay, if I can just show it to you for a second. This is the stock lens system from the Ultima. So basically, as you can see, a lot less LEDs with the PMMA lenses inside. For the standard version, that goes up to 45 degrees of ambient, maximum 55 in the Pro version. So we change the LED driver, we then can increase the temperature, but to get the even higher operating ambient temperature range, we did this one. So this is called HPT, so high hyper temperature, as we called it, our work name inside the company. And basically, we separated the driver from the body of the luminary, and thus that gives us benefit in terms of the temperature management. So we also had to change the cover for glass because of the thermal resistance and the amount of the thermal expansion. Lenses inside are not PMMA, they are PC because again of the higher temperature range for their safe operation.
So basically this Ultima HPT, dedicated for high temperatures, has different lenses?
Different lenses.
With PC?
Yeah, PC lenses.
Instead of PMMA?
Yeah, exactly.
The diffuser, glass diffuser.
So the IK for the glass diffuser is only 08.
And this is safety glass?
This is, yeah, it's hardened glass.
Hardened glass.
It's hardened glass, exactly. Right. And then you have the driver, which also keeps IP65. So both of these parts keep IP65. You have the swivel tape. Yes, it's separated for thermal reasons. And it of course allows you to swivel it, so you can mount it in different position. You could mount it in the position and then have the lamp shine like that, not a problem.
So actually it's not only a luminaire for the ceilings, but it's also a luminaire that could be hanged on the walls.
It's more elastic in terms of mounting. For the solution.
So you could also use it as a special purpose luminaire from the back or the sides of the machines or the production sites.
Yes, you can mount it vertically or horizontally. It doesn't change.
What about this cable?
How it works.
Is it also high temperature resistant?
It's a special halogen-free silicon type cable that is rated for higher ambient temperature. And basically it can withstand also the harsh environment. And this can go up to plus 65 degrees of ambient 65 degrees Celsius of ambient temperature.
All right.
That's the maximum.
And what's the maximum warranty for those products? Is it 3 years or is it also 5 years? As
HPT, as we speak, up to 5-year warranty only with high temperature range. Standard versions have 5-year warranty with the standard like setup, so up to 45 degrees of ambient temperature with the driver integrated inside the profile without these extensions. That's from 5 years, up to 5 years, and then you can add different type of driver that gives you ability to go up to 8-year warranty and up to 10-year warranty.
So basically we have this new range of high temperature products, but besides that we have also Ultima that can be with extended warranty up to 8 or even 10 years.
Yes, that's the maximum.
And you don't need this extension.
No.
I mean, the standard Ultima can be also extended warranty to up to 10 years.
Up to 10 years, provided that you keep it under 45 degrees of ambient operating temperature, which is a standard for this.
Or you go for really high temperatures, then you have 5 years, and
exactly,
that's it.
Exactly. The same comes for the Pro. So the Pro version, it's the like a standard Ultima with upgraded driver inside, so not like HPT. It goes up to plus 55 degrees maximum, and it also has only 5-year warranty for this one.
All right.
So that's basically the idea.
So basically, the Ultima family is growing very fast.
Yeah. That's we come to the conclusion that basically we started with only 2 products in the family. It's not enough. The customers want more specific solutions, different solutions. That is why we have not 2 versions in the family, but we are including 6 standard power level versions. So Ultima from 1 to 6, that's from 50 watts to 180 watts, and basically 2 Ultima Mini. This is the small version, so a 60 centimeter and 30 centimeter long version, dedicated as a more task lighting, that is dedicated to a small area, but can give you good uniformity, high intensity lighting with low glare. That's good for the solutions.
So should we maybe see the double?
Okay, we can see the.
What is
double.
it?
Yeah.
Why did we do this kind of a product? It's really heavy.
Yeah. Okay, I can help you with that. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, it sits. So, Ultima Double, as the name suggests, and you can see basically these are 2 Ultimas connected together. It was done for one purpose only. If the customer wants to have over 45,000 lumens from a single point, meaning single mounting point, single electrical connection point. Then you can use.
So there is an electrical connection? No. What is this?
It's on the other side. This is basically the true connection that feeds the power from one side.
This is
of
electrical
the
connection, right?
Yeah, exactly. This is the electrical connector on this side, which provides power for both units.
All right.
Yeah, and basically this
is really heavy.
It's quite heavy. It can weigh up to 12 kilograms. So.
12 kilograms. So our electricians will have any problems with mounting it on the ceiling? How do you think? 12 kilos is too much or not?
Basically depends on the work environment and the training and the.
Because the standard high base, the old high base,
they could weigh up to 20 kilos or even more. So
this is actually if we replace the old high bay, the old big
magnetic, especially because those old with electromagnetic ballasts were heavy because of the big iron
or metal
core.
halide.
Yeah, exactly.
Or halogen. Then all those would weigh anyways around 15, 16, 20
kilograms, so that's like 60% of the weight of the maximum.
Okay, so it will be good enough to replace it with this one, and it will be even less heavy. But we have to remember that it's not as Ultima, few kilos, 5, 6, it's a bit heavier, it's a bit bigger. So what is the maximum flux here? What is the maximum lumen package?
This size. So this size right here, this is the biggest of the standard ones versions, and it can go up to 45,000 lumens.
45,000 lumens.
45,000 lumens from this one. If you do the models 5 and 6 in double, you can go even higher, but this is not recommended because of the size and weight.
All right.
Because the 5 and 6 versions are the single luminary with 30 and 40,000 lumens respectively, but they are a single luminary which is longer, so it's less maneuverable.
All right.
So depending on the application, you can use either double
or single really long one with a lot of power.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
But what is important, we also, the family of Ultima, got those new products with 40 plus something thousand lumens.
Yes, we go above 40,000 lumens.
And where would you do this? Where do you need this?
Everywhere where you have mounting heights above 20, 30 meters.
All right, so really some special high ceiling
like
applications.
Airports. Sites.
I guess we have this one installation at 26, 28 meters at the power plant. Yeah. So this kind of applications.
Exactly. And everywhere where you want to have some very high power, very high output lamp mounted in a smaller quantity than usually. Yes.
I guess it can stay. So these are all the luminaires,
and there is one.
All right.
Yeah, basically. So we talked about HPT. We talked about the extended warranty up to 120 months. We talked about the DBL version, so the double mini ones, high efficiency, and basically this one is the newest addition to the family. It's basically called Ultima DALI LED. And that is a product targeted for agricultural lighting installations with livestock. So basically, we introduced a module that combines both white light and red light with the idea that basically livestock vision is very limited in the red spectrum range. We can see that light very good, but the cattle cannot.
It doesn't. So I understand that we already have some implementation in this segment of the market of farming and agriculture, and that's why we developed this product for a specific customer. Is that correct?
Basically, that was the need of our partners.
All right.
Yeah. So it's not that this was done as a project for our client who wanted to have this solution. This was done once, and then
based on that we've built a
specific application which is supposedly very interesting for the customers according to their testimonies that we get. That is why we introduced this. It was not a complicated thing to do.
I was asking because I know we have done several applications in agriculture within livestock, and especially
but not with this one.
Maybe with not exactly this Ultima Red, but with I know within this agriculture segment. That's why I was curious. All right, so we went through all the versions of Ultima. Quite a lot of them. Actually, our family of Ultima is growing really fast. I'm very happy with it because we get more specific, we get more into needs of our customers, clients, to specific applications. To sum up, and generally speaking, so new Ultima, why is it good? What is better at it? More versions, more options, more specific applications?
Basically, that's the case. So the range is much bigger. The range is much bigger, more elastic. It allows you to get different options for different applications. So ranging from low power to very high power, high lumen output one, maintaining high efficacy of the systems.
Up to almost 200 lumens per watt.
With the HEF, yes, exactly. And in standard one, it's 160, 170. So it's one of the best on the market in this segment already.
So broad range,
high
efficiency,
high operating temperatures, very large amount of options, extended warranty up to 10 years,
extended warranty, but we still keep the low glare.
Yeah, exactly.
And we still keep the industrial application use, so the safety glass, aluminum cover, IK08, IP65.
Yes, IP65 as standard for everything, IK6 for the hardened glass cover, and IK9 for PMMA cover.
So, summing up, this is a really versatile product that we could use in a lot of application in industry, as I understand.
That's the main target.
All right.
For this one.
So, we are waiting for your questions. If you have any questions in Polish, in English, unfortunately we cannot answer it today, right now in German. Tomorrow morning, when we will broadcast you live with Industrial LED, Jan Scheffler will join us, and he will answer your questions in German as well. Are there any questions? You are welcome to ask us anything, whatever comes to your mind. Go ahead. So we have a first question from Benelux. Hi guys, great work. High bay LED or Ultima LED, and why and in which conditions? Yeah, this is a great question. Thanks for that, Lart. So actually, when would you use high bay and when would you use Ultima?
Oh, most applications for the Ultima were designed for warehouse. So whether you have a warehouse with AL lighting, so high rack storage, etc., it's Ultima. It's no questions asked because of the form factor, lumen output package versions, and low glare, much lower than in high bay even, and very good track record for this product. So basically it was used in these applications for the past 4 years, and it never was anything but excellent for that, for us and for our customers.
So applications, Ultima especially for applications at warehousing,
warehouses,
or where you need low UGRs.
Exactly, everywhere whether you need UGR even lower than the specified in directives for the lighting projects, you can go with Ultima.
And secondly, Ultima, because it has high temperatures, high powers and so on, so it is also a robust product for some special applications.
Exactly, specialty lighting where there is a restriction on the size of the luminary, like the height of it or the size in terms of weight. You can do HPT, you can do the mini versions for the task lighting, you can do the high power version. High bay is more directed to replace the old high bays. So whether you have an old high bay light like metal halide or sodium vapor light, you can just take one of our high bays, 1-to-1. You can just mount it the same way on the chain or on the mounting strut that goes from the same location, and it's done. It will provide you with 3 options still. So 60 and 90 degrees with lenses and lower UGR, and then the cheaper and more universal version with glass diffuser.
All right, and high bay has this one feature that is really a big advantage for it, which is one mounting point. So it's faster to mount. If you do really 1-to-1 replacement, or if the client needs a round shape, not the linear high bay, but the round shape of high bay, then the high bay is the right choice. For warehousing, for special applications, and low UGRs and so on, you choose Ultima. Great question. You are welcome to ask us anything else. If you have any more questions, go ahead. It's only one opportunity to ask us right now about Ultima LED. Tomorrow we'll have industrial 6.0, and on Wednesday we will show you Ultra, a totally new product.
Okay, second question from Lard. Ultima Red DALI, when it will be available, and are there any plans for an industrial LED in Red DALI? Well, in terms of the availability of the Ultima DALI Red, that's basically, this is the prototype that was shown in the lighting fair in the country last month. So basically,
so we already developed it.
Yeah, we already developed
as a standard option.
Basically, we need like maximum of 1 month. So basically, in the end of April, we should be able to offer it with the full documentation,
certificates,
data sets, etc.
All right. So
and for the industrial LED in red, it was not planned for us. But if you have a request for that, have a need for that, we can definitely look into it and
send it to our sales contact people. And so Ultima Red in DALI is available. This is the version that you see right now here on the table, and you can order it within a lead time of around 4 weeks. Any more questions about Ultima LED 3.0? All right. One more chance to ask a question, and then we will wrap it up. I guess there are no more questions today, but the questions that we got from you are really spot on, or we were happy to answer them. And thank you very much for our second session live from, you don't see it, but we really built entire stand for Frankfurt, and it's all behind and around us. It's a pity that you couldn't come and see it, but if you come to Luxon headquarters this week, you are welcome to come here and go ahead and see all the new products here. So see you tomorrow. Thank you, Patrick, very much.
Thank you. And thank you also for your attention. Please subscribe to the channel, and let us hope for the very good cooperation in the future.
Thanks. See you tomorrow.